Hello Pisces, welcome to your tarot reading. This is for the week of April 2nd through April 8th here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Okay. Now we're just going to jump right into it and check our first card here, Three of Wands. Beautiful card, beautiful energy. Let's do our mystery card now. Get that out of the way. We are going to just select one randomly. We're going to leave that right there. We're not looking at it until the very end of the reading. Okay. So the Three of Wands. You're somebody with a lot of self-respect. I think that you, this week in particular, I think, are having a bit of a test as far as your resolve, your principles, your kind of moral compass is being tested or challenged a little bit this week. You know, I think that you typically don't let people convince you of things. You're not gullible. You don't let people kind of influence you into situations that may not be for you. You know what I mean? That may be kind of urging you to cross some lines that you've kind of established for yourself, or boundaries that you've established for yourself, you know. I think you're a very friendly person. You're a very easygoing person. I'm feeling like a real kind of cheerfulness with you this week. But I feel like somebody's going to almost try to pressure you into some kind of situation or activity or belief or anything like that that is kind of violating your own personal code of ethics. Okay? I feel like it's really a week for you to focus on the strength of what you believe. And here, this card just kind of fell right out. This is the Ten of Swords. Now, this is telling me that you are very easily going to see through this BS. Okay? I think somebody is coming along with some fake news, to be honest with you, right? Some kind of information, or it's like someone just putting a lot of spam in your inbox, right? But you're not falling for it. You can see through that communication, through that energy, through that information, and you know that it's not correct, it's not true, it's not good for you, right? And yes, I know truth can be relative and all of this, yes. But all of this is in relation to your personal beliefs, your boundaries, your code of ethics, your principles, your inner resolve, your character, and your integrity. Okay? So whatever is coming along to try to convince you of something else or get you involved in something else, you're going to see through it quite easily, right? This card is ruled by the sun in Gemini. Okay, so it's you have that illuminating sun that penetrates every dark corner. Okay? And that Gemini energy, the ability to split things apart and really see what's between the lines, right? I think that's a big key, is being able to read between the lines of this situation, whatever is coming your way that has that kind of energy about it. Maybe we can get a few more details or kind of get to the bottom of what is going on. Let's look at the bottom. Well, there's an Ace of Discs. So it feels to me like there is some new, maybe a new job, maybe a new home, a new town, something new on the physical plane. Okay, this could be meeting someone new. This could be that you have recently started over somewhere, that you've recently planted your seeds, or you've begun the process of setting some roots down somewhere. Okay, you're trying to get established in a new place is what I'm saying. Now, whether that's a new career, a new job, new company, if that's a new relationship, if that is a new spiritual practice, if that is a new physical practice, or if it's literally a new home, a new town, a new country, or anything like that. You're trying to get your roots down. You're trying to really get settled somewhere new. Okay? And I feel like that is your primary motivation. That is like what all of this rests on. And if there is someone or something that is coming with this kind of false information, this disinformation, you're kind of referring it back to this Ace of Discs and saying, well, is it helping me establish this foundation? Is it helping me put my roots down, plant the seeds for my success, for my future, for my progress, whatever that looks like? And I think that is giving you also a It's kind of giving you like a checkpoint that you're going to run every idea by. Every suggestion, every energy that's coming in, that's coming your way, is going to be checked against this Ace of Discs and see if it's going to help or hinder your plans to set down these new roots, right? To begin this process of establishing yourself somewhere new, all right? Let's look at the recent past and see what may have brought all of this about. We've got some Emperor energy, okay? Was there an Aries person in your life that you're getting away from? Okay. I feel like there are some issues with this Aries person that are still lingering for you, and it could be part of the reason why you are trying to establish yourself somewhere new. The Emperor figure is looking towards the past. It feels to me like this person, they may be an Aries, okay? This person is trying to keep you in the past, that they are kind of nostalgic, I guess, for the past. They want to take things back to the way they were, right? They are not looking forward at all. They're not looking to the future. They want things to be how they were. They want to stay in the past. They don't want change. They don't want development. They want the way things used to be. I think the way things used to be were a little bit controlling. I think there was some dominating energy coming from this Aries person. They may not be an Aries. Right? This Aries energy that I'm feeling could be this kind of overbearing, controlling energy that I'm getting with this card, okay? I feel like they may have something unique about their face. I don't know if that means anything or if that even matters, right? It feels that there's something unique about their face. Maybe that helps you narrow it down. I don't think you need any help knowing who this person is. I feel like this is what you're getting away from. I almost feel like this Ten of Swords is this person trying to convince you to go back to the way things were. Don't do anything. Don't do anything new. Don't leave. Don't go somewhere. Don't do these things. Just come back here where we used to have our life together, and things will be okay. I don't think things were okay, but I think they don't want the change, right? But whatever methods they use to try to convince you, to try to tell you it's going to be different this time, or we really had something good together, I don't think you're falling for it. I don't think you're falling for it. I think you have a lot of hopes and dreams and plans and a lot of things that you're trying to accomplish for the future, and you need to establish your roots somewhere new. I think that's what you're focused on. I don't think you're going to fall for this disinformation, whatever that is that's going on. I think you're going to be able to see through that quite easily. I think everything is going to be very clear, especially if you've put some distance between maybe that Aries person and yourself. I think that distance is going to allow for a lot of this sunlight, because both of these cards are ruled by the sun, right? The sun in Aries, the sun in Gemini. So this solar energy is really the light and the clarity and the understanding and the confidence and the assertiveness for you to see through the BS and for you to see through the Aries person, because you know what? The Three of Wands is the sun in Aries. So you're able to see really who that person is, what they're about, and the true nature of that situation. Now, that could be a lover, a romantic partner, a spouse. It could be a friend or a family member. It could be a coworker, right? Whatever it is, you're able to see that relationship very clearly, and you're able to see this ploy, this plan to lure you back or to keep you back here where it's safe and comfortable. You're able to see through that communication, right? With that sun in Gemini energy. But let's see what your ultimate goals are. Let's see what you are really aspiring to. If that's what this card will show us. Princess of Cups. It could be that you are really aspiring to a new way of feeling, right? It's a pretty stark contrast between all of these bright reds and oranges and yellows and this blue, purple, lavender, lilac, maybe. So it's a stark contrast between the color schemes here. So it feels like you're looking for something different. You're looking for something that has more love, more compassion, more affection. more heart. Okay. I think you're looking to begin something new that has this meaningful component, this emotional water component to it. A lot of fire kind of stuff here. What we're really looking for is something different, something new, something that has the potential for heart connection, for soul connection, for deep meaning, deep connection, love and affection. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic reading, okay? This could be talking about this new life. Whatever this Ace of Discs is, it has to be something with this spiritual, this emotional, this intuitive, this very, very deep connection to it, okay? It has to be something with mutual love and support, and it has to be reciprocating. It can't just be controlling and dominating like this past thing was. Okay, so I think that's what you're aspiring to, is this new way of relating to, again, whatever the Ace of Discs is. If it's a new job, career, new town, city, if it's all of it, a new relationship, all of it. It has to have this emotional component. It has to have that love. It has to have meaning for you. Right? It has to be a deep love and a deep respect, and not just not just what we get with that Emperor energy. Okay, let's look towards the future. This next card is sometimes the immediate future. I also like to say that it's the way forward. Right? What is the way forward here? Well, the way forward is more of this fiery energy. Right? We've got the Emperor. This, I think, is someone dominating you. Okay. What we have with the Lust or Strength card, this is you being in full power mode. This is you really owning your energy, owning your power, owning your confidence, owning your self-determination, owning your emotions, owning your sexuality, owning all of it. This is the refusal to let anyone else control you or tell you what to do or manipulate you or feed you all these lines of BS that we see here. Okay? So the establishment of your boundaries that we saw with that Three of Wands, that is going to keep your power intact. Okay? So the way forward is really for you to be this powerful, ferocious person that you know you are. Right? This is really you accepting your intensity, accepting your passion and your power, and using it to advance your life, using it to, get away from this Aries situation, to get your Ace of Discs, to get your Princess of Cups connections going. This is unstoppable, right? This is you being the beast, really, right? Beast mode, in every sense of the word. It really is. This is the way forward. This is intense activity. This is an enduring... This card rules the sign of Leo, right? And Leo, we know, is ruled by the sun. We have that solar connection here again. And I kind of expect the sun card, the 19th mystery of the tarot, to come out eventually, right? I feel like this is the way forward. This is the active, the positive energy that you need to channel and harness and utilize. Okay? And it has this solar component because this is the confidence. This is really the radiating energy that is unstoppable, right? We may throw buckets of water at the sun doesn't even notice, right? You can try anything, anyone, anything can try to extinguish the sun, but it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And this is you being unstoppable, right? Beast mode. Fully beast mode. I love that. I love that this is the development of the past and kind of what's going on now and the future energy. This is the way forward, but this is also the immediate future, right? This is what I think you need to invoke in order to move forward. But now let's see what the path of the Serpent is looking like for us. This is really exciting. I'm really happy that you are utilizing this fire and air energy in the horizontal plane, right? Taking no BS, being assertive, being strong, being powerful, going full beast mode, right? Active elements. But then on the vertical plane, We have water and we have earth. So it's a very receptive, very yielding, very passive and magnetic. You're drawing things to you that you want, right? You're not just all fire, right? You're also water and earth. You're yielding, you're receiving. That's a very good balance here. I love this. I really do. The next card now is your general energy. This is the kind of the beginning of this new life. It's kind of we're starting in this new place, setting down these roots, working to establish ourselves. What does that look like? Well, looks like a 9 of discs to me. So this really is awesome because it's kind of the development of this ace of discs, right? We're starting something here. It's really starting to roll over here. We're seeing the visible signs of progress. Things are starting to accumulate. Things are starting to happen. This is a symbol of all of the roots now. This little seed, this ace of discs, the seed, has now put all of its roots down into the earth, and you're firmly established on your new path. And you're seeing the gains from it. You're seeing the benefits and the results. And again, the way forward, I mean, what does this seed need in order to really sprout and start setting down roots? Well, it needs a lot of sunshine, right? Needs a lot of sunshine. So we have that solar connection there. And so this lust card, this strength card, really is the way forward. It's the way to initiate the development from this ace to this 9 of discs, right? And that's a big leap. From the ace, from the 1 to the 9 is a pretty big leap. It's a lot of development, a lot quicker than we might have expected. So I think once you really invoke this beast mode, once you really invoke this lust or strength energy, it really is going to go full speed ahead. Things are going to develop very, very quickly for you. Let's see what the next card's about. Tower energy. More force, more fire, right? More kind of beast mode. This is the card that represents not only the environment or how you're relating to the environment, but it's also talking about your greatest asset, your greatest resource that you have in abundance right now. And I think this is your martial energy, right? This is your ability to, now stay with me here. We started out talking about your morals, your principles, your boundaries, right? And this 3 of Wands is ruled by the Sun in Aries. Now, we know Aries is ruled by Mars. This Tower energy represents the planet Mars. This is pure martial energy. So I feel like this abundance, what power you have, what resource you have at your disposal right now is your intense ability to defend your boundaries. And I think a lot of it has to do, in some ways we can thank that Aries person, because it was through that, what I think was not a very good relationship at all. It was through that situation that you began to own your power. And now you have these boundaries set up and you are defending those at any cost. You have this real ability to spit fire, honestly. Look at that card. That is really bringing hell down upon anyone that tries to harm you, And that's intense, right? That almost feels violent. I don't think it's violence for just the sake of being violent. This is a staunch will to defend yourself. This is really this energy, this beast mode, and that beast can really spit fire when they need to. That's what it comes down to. And it really is that simple. It really is that simple. And this is kind of telling me that there's no way that you're going to allow this situation like this Aries situation, you're not going to let something like that happen again. You're going to prevent that at any cost. Okay? And that is some real power. That is really kind of owning your responsibility. Being in charge of yourself, and really you can't rely on anything else other than you and your own power. Okay? Let's see what's next. And the next card now is going to be kind of a concern, a worry, what you think the obstacle is. What you think might be in your way. And we've got 6 of Cups. So what's in your way is like too much of a good thing. Okay. Now I want to point out that this Six of Cups is also a solar card. This card is ruled by the sun in Scorpio. So this is almost too much of a good thing. This is almost, you are worried that you're just going to get too comfortable and you're going to lose some of this fiery energy. We see this fire energy really going from the past all the way to the future and beyond. I mean, this is just cutting through the entire spread today, right? And we've got these earth and water cards on both sides. A lot of symmetry here. This is really amazing. If you're looking at the overhead, we have this fire that's just cutting through, slicing the reading right in half. And we think that maybe this Six of Cups is going to put out some of this flame, right? Douse some of this fire. This is a card that says maybe things are going to get too easy for you. Maybe things are going to get too comfortable. I think that's what you're worried about, losing the fire, losing this lust or strength card, that 11th mystery of the tarot. So it is a risk, and it is, I mean, I kind of hope that you do get that comfortable. You know, not so much that you lose your light, that you start dimming that sunshine, you know, or that this flame gets extinguished. Not that much comfort, but I hope you get some of this ease, some of this comfort in your life. Okay, but I think that's a real concern, and just because that's in that position, that just tells me that that's kind of the biggest worry. The biggest thing in front of you is like just enjoying this a little too much. Right? Getting too comfortable in this new life, this new situation that you're headed into. Let's find out what the last card is on the path of the serpent. Moon energy. So that tells me that you're really going into an unknown, right? With the moon energy, it's like, it's not an extinguishing of this fire energy. It's almost like, I mean, it kind of literally is like this. You're taking this sun, right? We had this sun energy and this fire, this really solar fire, all the way through the reading, really cutting the spread in half, literally. We have all of that solar energy, and now you're taking that into unknown lands. You're taking that into what would probably scare the hell out of a normal person, right? But you're going into this wilderness, this unknown, this kind of darkness, this nightmare landscape. And you're not afraid. You're taking this solar disk with you. You're taking that sunshine, that light, that fire with you. And I think that this is really a tremendous card for your future, because it's not a future that's predetermined. It's not something that is specifically outlined or detailed or planned for or known. It's an unknown. It's an adventure. It's probably going to have some scary things about it. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be frightening. But you're taking that sunshine with you. So when this sun enters this nightmare landscape, it's going to illumine everything. It's not going to be darkness. As long as you're there, there will be light. Okay? This is a really terrific confirmation card. Or not confirmation card. We haven't done that one yet. As a final card on the path of the serpent, this is a really awesome way to end. I wonder what the mystery card's going to be. I'm kind of stuck on this moon energy now, because I feel like we should end it there. I feel like that was the closure. That was the kind of final energy that we needed. So I'm a little bit nervous about this mystery card. I don't know what it could be. The way things have been going, I feel like there's probably some more of this solar fire energy. Okay, just because the way this sunshine kind of just shot through everything like an arrow here. I mean, it really, really did. I also want to point out that this moon card rules the sign of Pisces. So this is really saying that the future really is yours. I mean, it's you've got this. I don't even know how to express it. It is your patron card. That is the card that says you're going to accomplish so much. I think it's going to happen quickly. And I think that you're bringing that sunshine with you. You're bringing your spirit and your light with you. And your fiery kind of beast mode energy into that darkness, into that unknown, into that future. Let's see what this card is. Two of discs, more earth energy. Interesting. Okay. This is kind of related to this ace and this 9 of pentacles. Obviously, this is kind of, this is the transition really between where we are now and where we will be in the future. And I think we're really headed to this 9 of discs, right? Things are going to happen quickly. You're going to set roots down. You're going to start seeing gains and success and rewards, and things are really going to take off, right? You're going to see visible signs of your growth and of your progress. And this 2 of pentacles is kind of summarizing that. It's kind of showing how this is going to be a very, very like drastic transition, very major change for you. Okay. I think it really is kind of where you are literally picking up and moving somewhere else and setting down roots. It's that much of a day and night kind of change. Okay. This could also be talking about the change in you, right? If we were in this kind of Aries situation in the past, right? We may have been a little bit more yielding, a little bit more meek, right? I think that's changing. I think you're kind of growing into this lust strength card, this beast mode energy. I think that's a big change for you. I think maybe you're not used to really being this assertive or this in control or this take charge attitude. You may not be used to going and doing something like this alone. You know, this could be a really major thing for you, not just physically, but in terms of your energy and your character and your spirit. This is a really big deal. I think you're in the process of a major transformation in your life, not just physically and emotionally, but spiritually. I think this is a really big deal for you. And Pisces, I'm really honored and thankful that I can read for you this week. I think this was a really good reading. I'm really happy about this. You know, I hope you are too. I hope this resonated with you. Please leave me some comments. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Share the video with your friends on social media. Every little bit helps this channel grow. All right. And I want to be able to continue doing this for you guys every week, every month. I mean, if I could do daily readings, that would be wonderful for me, you know. We're going to do an extended. If you want to stick around, please click on the link that's right up here. You can have access to all of the extended readings. Also, you know what? Leave me some comments and let me know what you think about this new style of reading. Okay. If you've noticed that I used to just lay every card down and then we would talk about them one by one. But today I decided to just do one card at a time and lay it down and talk about it and see how each subsequent card can build on the energy that we're creating, right? So I want to know what you think of that new style, if you like it better. Yeah, again, so we're doing the extended. Click on the link, and we'll see you back here in 7 days. This was your weekly reading, April 2nd through April 8th, here on Dove and Serpent Tarot.